Hi everybody, sorry for a little bit of delay, but as you can tell, I'm back to wired headphones. A little tip, unless you plan on having everything to support wireless headphones, always go wired in because they're safer and just better all around. Okay, now Y&R was interesting today, although I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna go in the order of the stories that showed today. All right, because usually I jump around, but today I'm gonna be orderly. Okay. So we open with Kyle wrapping a present for somebody, and we find out who it is pretty quickly because Jack happens to walk into the room, and you have this look on Kyle's face that says, I don't know what I'm doing, or that he's worried about something or whatever. And so you think, I thought that it was about what's happening with their company or whatever, what's going to happen. And so that's where my mind went originally. But then he said pretty quickly that no, he was worried about how Claire's going to take his gift because he feels like he can't do anything right. Because, let's see, he made a list. He said, let's see, I proposed. She thought I was controlling. I asked her to pair. She thought I was trying to manipulate her. So I can't do anything right. And so Jack says, well, it sounds like you're going to give up on Claire. And then opening credits. Okay. So then if you see Kyle, chances are you're going to see Claire, right? So then, right then, 2 seconds later, you see Claire talking to uh, Victor, which I don't know. I guess they're tight or something. I don't know, but there's another side to it that I'm gonna get to pretty quickly here because okay, and this is a part I missed on Friday, which I'm sorry I didn't miss it when I was watching it, but I was having audio problems. So okay, but I did see it. Okay, so I got to give Phyllis credit here because I thought she was going to be in it for the money. Because remember, I told you that um, Jack told Billy to give Phyllis whatever she wants so that Phyllis will be on their side, right? So here I am thinking she's going to be, I want money, I want this amount of money, I want this, I want the other thing. I was expecting a list. All she wanted was for Summer, her daughter, to have total control and for them to hand over Marchetti to her daughter. So she did a selfless thing. So, woohoo! Yay, Michelle Stepford. All right, now, getting back to the story. So, and this is leads into the other thought I was having. He clearly, Victor, clearly favors Claire over Summer. The reason I say that is because he doesn't want Claire to be involved with Kyle, not because of the vendetta that the families have against each other, right? No, he says some stuff is going to go down with them, and I don't want you to be involved at that moment or like to see anything. I'm like, okay, you clearly like her. But then he's using his manipulative tactics because he says, well, I know that you had something with Holden Novak. Well, Holden Novak is a man of ill repute, so don't have anything to do with him. So clearly, he doesn't want her with anybody. Yeah, because if he doesn't know him, if he doesn't know the guy, then that's the reason. If he has any kind of beef against him or anybody in his family, that's the reason. So nobody, he is one of the people who nobody is going to be good enough for any of the women in his life. Okay. So we laid the groundwork there, right? Then we get a scene with Billy and Kyle, which were really cool. We saw one scene and then the other scene. One scene they were decorating the Christmas tree, In the other scene, they were just having a little conversation, but it's clear that they're really close to each other, which is really nice. And Kyle gave him some uh, positive reinforcement because he said, "Well, it sounds like you're doing really good, and you've been doing a really good job." And I was like, "Okay, Kyle's cool. All right." So that's all settled. Okay, the thing that is like in my mind that still has to be settled is what is Victor gonna do with the AI software? Now, okay, to give you guys some background, a little bit, just from a day ago. Okay, Nikki put her foot down and said, "I want you to give me the AI." Victor kind of says, "Are you crazy? I'm not giving you the AI." So she threatened to leave him. Leave him. Okay? And he says, if you want to leave, there's the door. Get out. I worked on that. Um yeah. And okay, here's some things to know. Victor never raises her voice at Nikki ever, ever. And Nikki has never threatened to leave, I don't think. I don't think. I'd have to go back in my memory. But I don't think she's ever done that. So I mean this is astronomical. Um so yeah. So once again it's gonna be a where do all the chips fall? What happens? But actually this is kinda like a nice nail biter that you want to know what the end is. But also, you have to mix in there that there's going to be a Christmas episode someday this week. And I'm betting on a day before Christmas or something. Not the day before. I'm saying one day this week before Christmas. So who knows? It's a toss up. That's all I got for now. Thank you guys for still being here when I was having my issues. So thank you.